When it comes to advertising on YouTube, there are really two different types of ads. There's the in-stream ads and the in-feed ads. And in this video, I want to break down what the differences are and what are the pros and cons of each and when you should use an in-stream ad or an in-feed ad. Now, we have been advertising on YouTube for over a decade. I mean, we've learned a lot when it comes to in-stream ads and in-feed ads. So I want to break down what those differences are. In-stream ads are those ads that you can skip after 5 seconds, right? Everyone's like, oh, those are so annoying, I always skip them. Well, guess what? They do work, and people do watch them, and people do click on them, and they do buy because of them. So those are the in-stream ads, but what I'm not a fan of are those in-stream ads that you can't skip, right? The ads that we run are skippable. And I think that's a better experience for not only the advertiser because they get a better quality view, but it's also a better experience for the viewer because if they're not interested, they can skip it and they don't waste their time. Now there's a couple pros to the in-stream ads. One, it's a low-cost view, right? You're getting guaranteed views, and it doesn't cost that much money for that view. In fact, I would say between a $20 to $50 CPM is what you can expect, meaning you're getting 1,000 impressions for 20 or 50 bucks, which it's one of the best places to be advertising, the most affordable places to be advertising online. The other benefit to an in-stream ad is you get a clickable link right there in the creative itself. So if you watch an ad, you'll notice on the bottom left, there's a link that you can click on. There's also like ad space around the video that you can click on, and that drives people to your website. So not only are you getting a low cost view, but you're getting a lot more traffic to your site, and obviously you can track if they opt in or purchase or whatnot. Now, one of the cons of the in-stream ads is it's a little bit more interruptive, right? Nobody's like really wanting to watch an ad. So they are typically searching for things to be entertained or educated on YouTube. They found a video and that ad pops up. Well, if you don't have a really good hook and it's not relevant, they're probably gonna skip that ad, and it can be an interruptive experience. It's also not the highest engagement. So because it is interruptive, a lot of people do skip, and again, it's not as engaging as other types. So if you want to win with an in-stream ad, you need to make sure that you have a great hook in the first 5 seconds and a value add in 30 seconds, right? Because you really, if you don't win the first 5 seconds, people aren't going to keep watching your video. So that's when it comes to in-stream ads. Now, in-feed ads. These in-feed ads are videos that show up in your feed on YouTube. They show up in search results. They show up on the right-hand side under the suggested videos. Those are really the 3 places that in-feed ad shows up. Some of the pros of an in-feed ad is they're not as interruptive as an in-stream ad, right? They're kind of tucked in there. They kind of look like they're an organic video. And so people are really choosing to watch this video based off the title, based off the thumbnail image. And because of that, another pro is it could be a more engagement, right? You're getting a higher quality view. People are choosing to watch it. And when they do click on it, they're engaging more with the video. One of the cons to the in-feed ads is you're paying per view, but a view is a click to watch the video. So when you're running that ad, they click, which they call a view, but they're clicking on the thumbnail image, which then opens up to the YouTube channel. And then if you really want to run traffic to your website, they have to find that link in the description or in the end card and click on that and then go to it. So while it is a more engaging view, this leads me to the con is it's more expensive of a view because they're clicking to watch it. And then also there's not a really good way for people to go to your website because of it. It keeps people on YouTube. So to win with an in-feed ad, you need to have a relevant title, you need to have a relevant thumbnail image, and you need to have an engaging 30 seconds of your ad for them to keep watching. So those are the differences between in-feed and in-stream. So when should you use them? Well, I know probably most of our ad spend that we run, it's all, I'd say it's 98% on in-stream ads. And that's because it's low cost. Not only are we trying to get views, but we're really trying to send traffic to people's website where they can grow their business. So in-stream works good for lead generation. It works great if you're wanting to get customers, and that's because it has a clickable link right there on the video where they can leave the platform and go straight to the website. In-feed ads are better if you're wanting just like impressions, or if you're just wanting like quality views on your YouTube channel. Then that's when I'd lead towards in-feed, because people are clicking on it, they're choosing to watch it, and they stay on that on your YouTube channel. Not only can they watch your own video, but they can also watch other videos on your YouTube channel. So if you wanted a quick way to grow your YouTube channel with ads, I'd recommend doing the in-feed ads. If not, I'd stick with in-stream. So that's been our experience though. I'm curious though, have you had the same experience? Have you run ads on YouTube? If so, what do you prefer? Do you prefer in-stream ads, or do you prefer this in-feed ads? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your perspective on it. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay tuned for our next video where we dive into how to optimize a YouTube ad campaign.